Although ICP had a rocky launch, it is the most advanced decentralized cloud infrastructure project by far. What makes ICP special is its ability to host a variety of applications, similar to the well-known cloud services like AWS or Google Cloud. Unlike other Layer 1 blockchains, ICP uses something called canisters to provide a flexible hosting space for decentralized applications. This setup is similar to the usual cloud setup where you go through a gateway to reach the services you need. ICP compared to Filecoin and Arweave is truly next gen. It's not only able to support things like storage and smart contracts like Filecoin and Arweave can support, it also has native support for both front-end and back-end web hosting. You can see some of these examples today. They even have a Uniswap front-end that's completely cloned that you can use to access the Uniswap exchange, but it is hosted in a decentralized way using ICP.
The crypto world is famous for creating millionaires, and 2025 could be your year. But amidst the noise, which project truly has the potential to deliver life-changing gains? In this video, I'm laying out the top 5 reasons why ICP is uniquely positioned for explosive growth and why it could be the key to unlocking your financial goals in 2025. Let's kick things off with a fundamental shift in perspective. When you hear blockchain, you probably think of things like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, digital currencies, DeFi platforms, maybe NFTs. But ICP is playing a completely different game. ICP isn't just a blockchain in the traditional sense, it's fundamentally designed as a decentralized cloud computing platform. This is a massive distinction, and it's crucial to understand why it's reason number 1 for millionaire potential. Think of it like this: Ethereum, Solana, and many others are primarily focused on building a decentralized infrastructure for applications to run on. They're incredible at what they do, but they're still fundamentally building a layer on top of the existing internet. ICP, on the other hand, is aiming to replace parts of the traditional internet itself, specifically the centralized cloud computing giants like Amazon Web Services, Google Cloud, and Microsoft Azure. Instead of competing for a slice of the DeFi or NFT pie, which, while large, is still a niche within the global economy, ICP is targeting the entire cloud computing market, which is projected to hit over $2 trillion in a couple of years. That's the market ICP is positioning itself within. While other blockchains are competing for users and developers within the crypto space, ICP is setting its sights on disrupting the very foundations of how the internet is built and run. Companies currently spending millions, even billions with AWS or Google Cloud are constantly looking for better, more efficient, and potentially more secure solutions. If ICP can offer a truly decentralized alternative with comparable or even superior performance and features, the potential for adoption is immense. ICP isn't playing in the crowded blockchain sandbox, it's building a decentralized cloud computing giant, targeting a multi-trillion-dollar market. And that, my friends, is the foundation for massive growth and why it could be a key to unlocking significant financial gains. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. The second reason is, of course, rock-solid security. In today's world, cybersecurity isn't just an IT concern, it's a global crisis. Cyber attacks are becoming more sophisticated, more frequent, and way more costly. And the numbers are absolutely staggering. By 2025, experts project that cybercrime will cost the world a mind-blowing $10 trillion annually. Businesses and governments are desperately searching for more secure solutions. This is where ICP's unique architecture comes into play. Forget the old model of relying on firewalls and centralized security measures that are essentially single points of failure. ICP takes a completely different approach, built from the ground up with security at its core. With ICP, your data and applications aren't stored in a single location, vulnerable to a single point of attack. Instead, information and computations are replicated across multiple independent data centers around the globe. Imagine your digital assets being copied and spread across a network of fortresses. If one is breached, the others remain secure and functional. Furthermore, ICP operates within a virtual execution environment secured by powerful cryptography. Think of it as a digital vault within a digital vault. The servers in these data centers don't run software directly. They simply process the Internet Computer Protocol itself. This protocol is the software, and it's designed to handle security at a fundamental level. This fundamentally changes the security paradigm. No need for traditional firewalls, intrusion detection systems, or layers upon layers of security software. The security is baked directly into the very fabric of the network. Reason number 3, and this is where things get really futuristic and exciting: decentralized artificial intelligence. You're hearing a lot about AI these days, and rightfully so. It's transforming industries and promising to reshape our world. And you're probably starting to see blockchains claiming to be involved in AI too. But here's the critical truth. When most blockchains talk about AI, it's often misleading because the actual AI processing is almost always happening on centralized servers, completely off-chain. The blockchain part is often just a token wrapper or a superficial layer. It's AI in name only, not in true decentralized spirit. This is where ICP is revolutionary. Because ICP is a decentralized cloud computing platform, it can host and run AI models directly on-chain. This isn't AI built on top of a blockchain, this is AI native to a decentralized environment. And that completely changes the game. Remember that bulletproof security we talked about in reason number 2? Well, that inherent security now extends to AI running on ICP. Decentralized AI on ICP inherits all the cryptographic safeguards, the replication across nodes, making it far more secure and resilient than centralized AI models. Let's illustrate why this is such a monumental leap with a powerful example. Imagine someone wants to build an AI to become the world's best psychiatrist. To do this, the AI needs to be trained on massive amounts of sensitive, highly valuable patient data from top psychiatrists around the globe. In today's centralized AI world, this is a massive privacy and security nightmare. Psychiatrists would be understandably terrified to share their patient data with a centralized AI company, fearing data breaches, misuse, and loss of control. But on ICP, it's a completely different story. Because of ICP's data canisters and decentralized nature, psychiatrists, with full and informed consent from their patients, can contribute anonymized and privacy-preserving data to train this AI. This creates a virtuous cycle where data sharing is incentivized ethically and for the collective good of improving mental health care. Big shout out to Bobby O for being the first one who thought of this example. Make sure to drop him a follow on X, where he posts a lot of great videos about his thesis on ICP. In today's digital world, data is the ultimate currency, and whoever controls the data controls the power. For businesses, law firms, hospitals, and countless other organizations, data ownership isn't just a nice to have. Companies rely on sensitive customer data. Law firms handle confidential client information. Hospitals manage incredibly personal patient records. Losing control of this data, or even just being vulnerable to centralized platforms dictating the terms of access and usage, is simply unacceptable. This is where ICP's architecture provides a game-changing advantage. On ICP, through data canisters, you truly own your data. Unlike traditional cloud platforms where your data resides on their servers, subject to their terms and potential vulnerabilities, on ICP, you control your digital assets directly. Reason number 5 is all about user experience, and it's a fundamental departure from how most blockchains operate: the reverse gas model. Think about using the internet every day: Google searches, social media, streaming videos. Do you pay a fee for every click, every search, every interaction? Of course not. That would be absurd. Yet, in the traditional blockchain world, this is exactly what's expected. Users are forced to pay gas fees for virtually every transaction. Sending tokens, interacting with dApps, even just making a simple on-chain action, all come with unpredictable and often exorbitant fees. ICP throws this outdated model out the window with its reverse gas model. Here's the revolutionary twist. On ICP, it's the developers who pay for computation, not the users. Just like with the traditional internet, developers building on ICP pay for the resources their applications consume, allowing users to interact with the dApps and services seamlessly without ever having to worry about gas fees. This is a game-changing paradigm shift for user adoption. Imagine building a decentralized social media platform on ICP where users can post, comment, and interact without ever seeing a gas fee. Think about a decentralized game where players can seamlessly engage without microtransaction anxieties. This frictionless user experience is absolutely crucial for bringing Web3 to the masses. And it's not just about user convenience, it's also incredibly developer-friendly. Developers on ICP can accurately predict and manage their costs. Just like with traditional cloud hosting, they can build sustainable business models without having to offload unpredictable and often prohibitive gas fees onto their user base. And that, in essence, is the core message. ICP is not just iterating on existing blockchain technology, it's forging a completely new path, tackling fundamental limitations, and building the infrastructure for the next generation of the internet.